Hi everybody, it's Ashley with Holistic Movements again. We are going to do a seated series today to open up your hips and just keep your spine and your torso feeling nice and limber and mobile. If sitting on the floor with your legs crossed is a little bit difficult, if you have a yoga block at home, you can use that. You can just slide that underneath your bum and sit on that. But if you don't, it's okay. I've just taken a regular old beach towel and I've folded it up and I'm going to use that. I'm going to slide that underneath me. If you need a little bit more of a lift, you could even use like a couch cushion or stack a couple pillows. But the higher your hips get, the easier it'll be to sit this way. I want you to start off for me with your left leg crossed in front. And then we're going to just kind of take a good breath in through our nose and lengthen up through the spine. And then I want you to breathe out the nose and start to fold forward over the front of your bent legs. We're going to stay there and breathe that way 3 times. Slow, steady inhale through your nose. Nice, steady exhale out the nose. 2 more. Every time I exhale, I'm trying to just relax a little bit more, folding forward rather than pulling or stretching. And then slowly use your hands to walk yourself back up. Now, whichever leg you have in front, I've got my left leg in front, we're going to turn to that direction, probably do about like 45 degrees. And I've got a hand on either side of that bent leg. And then I'm going to just fold forward in that exact same way, just coming towards that front knee. Same 3 breath cycle. Inhale and exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose. And as you finish this next exhale, same thing. Walk yourself back up with your hands. Now I'm going to leave my left hand down on the floor. I'm going to bring my right arm up beside my ear. And then I want you to bend towards the left. Now, check in with this bottom shoulder. Try to make sure it's not jammed up into your ear. Let your elbow soften and let that shoulder and arm relax. And then as you hold and breathe for just a few more counts, just try to relax further into the side bend. Don't stretch, bend. 1 more breath here. And then as you finish the exhale, you're going to sit your body, your torso upright, but keep your right arm lifted for me and bring it across your body so that your right hand comes to your left knee. And then we're going to twist our torsos towards the left, looking over the back shoulder. Same idea here. We don't want to tug or pull on our spine. We want to breathe in, kind of filling ourselves up a little bit. And then imagine you're like a dish towel that you're wringing out. You're almost becoming smaller as you twist towards the left. 1 more breath here. And then as you finish that exhale, go ahead, come on back to center. Now let's switch your legs. So let's put your right leg in front this time. Same thing for me. Take a breath in and sit nice and tall. And then just fold forward over the front of your hips. Your head's going to drop down. Your belly's relaxed. Your hips are folding. Stay and breathe in through your nose and out through the nose for 2. And 1 more series here. And then slowly bring yourself back up. Now we're going to turn towards the right side, towards that front knee. And I've got a hand on either side of the leg again. Inhale and lift a little. And then just fold forward, coming towards the bent leg. Same thing, holding for that same 3 count. Softening through the hips, through the belly. Now slowly bring yourself back up. And then I want you to leave your right hand down on the floor. Let your left arm come up beside the ear. Take that same good inhale. And then bend towards the right, or maybe the left, depending on which leg you have in front this round. Check in with this bottom shoulder. Make sure it's nice and low and relaxed. Take another good inhale. As you exhale, sink a little bit further into that side bend, not from stretching, but think of yourself bending to the side. And then as I sit myself up, I'm going to keep my left arm up and I'm going to swing it across the body, finding that front knee, that right knee in my case, and I'm going to rotate and look over my back shoulder. Same thing, stay and breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. And then release and come back around and face the front. Now let's take our legs and extend them out long in front of you. And I want you to move and work your feet just for a second. Flex the feet back to you, which is actually a movement from your ankle, your bending your ankle and your toes are coming back to you. Make sure your knees are soft. And then when you go to point your foot, try to use this underside of your foot a little bit. Curl your toes and think of almost like you're grabbing onto like a little perch, making sure you don't lock your knees. And then flex and pull back again. And then curl your toes and reach. Once more, flex back. Work your feet a little, wrapping your toes. And then this time we're gonna flex our feet and leave them flexed. So I'm bending my ankles, my toes are coming back to me. And then again, we're gonna start on the left. So let your left knee bend in. That left foot goes flat on the floor, and I'm gonna lace my fingers around the shin and elbows are out. Lift your spine as you gently pull on that shin. And I want you to think of the pull on the shin kind of creates a little bit of traction in your body. It's like your head's lifting up nice and tall and your sit bones feel rooted down. This is really good if you've been at the computer all day or anything that's kind of bringing the body forward. This will lift you back up and kind of open you up. Stay here for one more breath. And then we're going to take this bent knee and we're just going to ease it over. If you can, you're going to cross that foot over. If you can't, it can stay here. That's fine. But if you can, you're going to cross. And then I want you to take your right hand to your left knee and your left arm behind. And then we're going to twist again. We're going to twist towards the left, towards your bent knee. And you're looking over that back shoulder again. Stay and breathe for 3. Stay and breathe for 2. And then slowly come back to center. And you're going to extend the leg out long on the left side. Bend the right knee in. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to clasp our hands right in front of the shin. Elbows are out. Just for a few seconds, pull lightly on your shin and feel that kind of sense of traction, like your spine's lengthening in both directions. My front ankle is still flexed. Make sure your knee is a little soft on that leg. Don't lock. And then if you can, you're going to take this right leg and you're going to cross it over. Use your left hand at your knee, reach your right arm behind, and you're going to slowly twist towards the bent knee, towards the right side in my case. And we're looking over that back shoulder. Stay and breathe for 2 more rounds. Trying to soften as you exhale. And then come back to center. Now go ahead and take the right leg long. I've got both of my legs long. I've got my ankles flexed, and I'm going to make sure my knees aren't locked. And then I want to bring both of my arms up to the ceiling. Now, just like you were practicing a second ago, from your spine, lengthen a little bit. Feel some energy in both directions. Take a good inhale. And then I'm not going to stretch. I'm going to fold. I'm going to fold forward, letting my hands fall wherever they may. Maybe that's at your feet. Maybe it's still up here at your knees or your thighs, which is completely fine. But find whatever place feels natural to you. Keep your knees soft and bend your ankles a lot. Breathe and stay for 3. Breathe and stay for 2. And one more time. And then as I lift my spine back up, I'm going to take my arms with me. I'm going to lift myself up nice and tall. And then just go ahead and let your arms circle back around behind you. You're going to put your fingertips down back here behind you and point your toes and feet again. And just kind of lift your chest up. A little bit of a back bend here, opening ourselves up. Now let's do that again. Flex your ankles, take your arms up towards the ceiling. And fold, don't stretch, fold and bend. Stay and breathe for 3. Stay and breathe for 2. And then as you finish this next exhale, take your arms with you, working a little bit along that back line of your body to lift yourself up. Take your arms around and back behind you. This time maybe putting the palm down if you can. Point your toes, bend your elbows a tiny bit and lift your chest. And then slowly back up. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to lift the arms up. Fold instead of stretch, bending your spine, keeping your knees soft. Fold and bend your ankles a lot. Looking down towards your knees. Stay for 2 more breaths here. And then again, I'm going to take my arms with me, working my back a little bit as I lift. I'm going to circle my arms around. My palms go down if I can. I point my toes. And if you'd like to here, you can even push into the floor and lift for a little reverse plank. You certainly don't have to do that though. If that feels like it's too much, just leave your hips down. And then go ahead and just slide your legs back into where we started. Let your hands rest in your lap. Take a nice slow deep breath in. Nice slow deep breath out. And you're done for the day. You guys did great. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.